These are the people. He has come from a long distance. He has traveled from a long distance with the means of this bike. But when he reached here for the purpose of cash, but unfortunately he don't get.
Hello and welcome. This is iBuy News Network and Mushtaq Ali Baba. A common issue which the people of Kupwara are observing here, that is non-availability of cash at different ATMs. Today is Monday, though it is holiday today. But what is the basic purpose of ATM? That is, cash should be available 24 hours. Right now I am at an ATM located at the main branch of JK Bank District Kupwara, but here there is no cash available, and here is the mark. I can't go there, but here is the mark seen there, no cash available. Let us move to other ATMs. There are so many ATMs, and let us find where I will get cash, because I have also a friend with me. He has an emergency patient at SDH Kupwara. So let's try at what miles, at what distance we will find an ATM so that we will withdraw the cash. So let's move. I have traveled about a half kilometer. I have reached to Rigipura by means of a scooty. Though transport was available for me, let's think about for those persons who don't have the transport facility. Let's think about the ill and fated persons who need emergency cash. This is the second ATM I have reached. Yes, this is the Axis Bank ATM, and this ATM located here is totally closed. Right now I am communicating with you. Near about it is 4:58. Yeah, exact it is 4:58. Right now I am standing in front of the Axis Bank ATM, but this ATM is totally closed. Now I am in dire need of cash. Let me find at what distance I will find the cash. So let's again travel. This is the third ATM where I have reached. I am in dire need, not me but my friend. We have traveled here by means of this scooty. First we visited the ATM of main branch Kupwara, J&K Bank. Then we reached at Rigipura. There was Axis Bank that was totally closed. Now I have reached here the Rigipura ATM. Rigipura ATM is behind me. I have traveled here by this scooty. But if you will observe keenly, there is no cash available. I can show you from outside that this ATM is showing on its screen that it is totally out of service. You have seen here in the visuals that this ATM is also out of service.
Without cash.
ATM facility, what is the basic purpose of ATM? That cash will be available 24 hours into 7. But unfortunately right now this is the third ATM. Yes, it is Monday today, though it is holiday, but the ATM should work properly. There should be cash available 24 hours, but unfortunately it is we who stand with banks. It is we, when we pay taxes, when we deposit amount in the banks, then banks run. But unfortunately bank ATMs, they are not properly functional here in District Kupwara. That's why commutators, they are suffering. So let's move to few more locations. Though I have a transport available, transport facility is available for me, but think about those who don't have transport facility available. So let's move to other location. Now I have reached after traveling about half kilometers. I have reached this ATM. This is one of the ATM which is located near Sub-District Hospital Kupwara. But right now this ATM is also without cash. So this is the fourth ATM which is without cash. Unfortunately, people are suffering here. There are so many persons whose either daughters or whose beloveds are in SDH Kupwara, but unfortunately I myself visited. This is the fourth ATM. First I visited main branch ATM, then I visited another ATM, that's Axis Bank ATM, then I visited Rigipura. There was an ATM that was out of service, and this is the fourth ATM which have no cash available. Tell me, this ATM is located at SDH Kupwara, but it should have the cash facility. But here, cash was available. I communicated with the God. He is clearly saying that cash is not available in this ATM. So I have few more locals here. I will talk to them. I have a local person here. He also visited the ATM in order to get the cash, but unfortunately there is no cash available. And you are seeing in the visuals, I have visited 4 ATMs. सर क्या कहना चाहते हैं आप सर?
ये तो फॉल्ट है बैंक वालों का। पिछले हॉलीडे 3 दिन लगा था, सैटरडे मंडे इतना करना था, एक बार करना था क्योंकि लोग परेशान आ रहे छुट्टी की वजह से। बैंक भी बंद है, सब कुछ बंद है। एक ही जरिया था, वो भी बंद कर दिया उन्होंने। अब काम से एक ही है जो बैंक वाले
This is a person who has come from long distance, who has traveled long distance to reach here to this ATM so as to get the cash. Because it is the digital world, it is the digital India where everybody prefer to have an ATM and to get the cash. But after traveling from long distance, when he reached here, he was disappointed when cash was not available. Let me move to few more ATMs. But this ATM is special because as located within the vicinity of this ATM. Let me move to other locations, to other ATMs, and I will find that I am traveling from last 15 minutes by using a scooty. I have the transport facility, but think about the persons, think about the women, think about the needy persons who right now who are in dire need of cash. So let me move to other locations. Let's move. So friends, I have reached the 5th ATM which is located at the main chowk, Kupwara. This is called the Old Chowk ATM, but unfortunately this ATM is also without cash. The matter is that if I visited 4 to 5 ATMs and I do not get cash from any of the ATM. So what is the basic purpose of ATM then? Let me first of all confirm you so that you will realize whether cash is available here or not, or I am telling the statements by myself. This is God sitting here, God is working here, he is punctual to his duty, but cash is not available. Cash is not available. Cash is here. So he clearly is telling me that cash is not available. Let's think about the people who are in need, who are in dire need of cash and who won't be able to get cash from any other of the ATM. This is the 5th ATM. You are seeing in the visuals that this is the 5th ATM which is located at the Old Chowk, Kupwara, but this ATM is also without cash. If we try our best to deposit amount in banks, we try our best to get relief. This is the digital world, this is the digital, we can say, industry here. Everybody wants to deposit money in the bank and to get ATM card so that whenever he requires he can get the cash. But unfortunately this is the 5th ATM. We have seen these are the people. He has come from a long distance, he has traveled from a long distance with the means of this bike, but when he reached here for the purpose of cash, but unfortunately he don't get the cash here. So this is very unfortunate that Kupwara district, every time in the Kupwara district we have seen mostly the ATMs, especially the ATMs of Jammu and Kashmir Bank, the leading bank, they are always non-functional. I am now tired, but I have the car, I have the transport facility available to me, so that's why I am reaching as fast as to many ATMs. Let me approach to few more ATMs, then we will conclude. So finally I have reached the 6th ATM. This is the ATM of Punjab National Bank. Yes, it is located on High Hammer Road. So here we find that cash is available. I myself visited inside and I find here that cash is available. But unfortunate was that, the matter of unfortunate is that I have visited almost 5 ATMs of Jammu and Kashmir Bank, but ATM cash was not available today, Monday, though it was a holiday. But unfortunately the matter is that there are so many people near SDH Kupwara who were waiting to get the cash so that their patients will be treated, so that they will get the medicine from the market. But the fact is that there is not cash available at Maximum ATMs of district Kupwara. So this is the shameless act. Every time banking industry is a private industry, we pay only to get benefits. We also pay ATM charges, we also pay other charges to the bank officials. But unfortunately every time, we have also made some newses before this, but the practical level is not changing here, the physical level is not changing here. So today we appeal that Deputy Commissioner Kupwara and also the Chairman of Jammu and Kashmir Bank and also the Chairman of Head of the Jammu and Kashmir Bank of District Kupwara, for God's sake, make available cash facility everywhere, because people are suffering a lot. This is a remote district, this is a far-flung district, but you can't allow the people of this district to suffer, and we will not stop raising voice against you. So you keep watching IBN News Network. This is Mushtaq Ali Baba, Ground Zero Kupwara. Khuda Hafiz.